Thank you, Amelia. Now on to our special report. We're going to get a little serious now. To our sister station, News 4 Tonight. Did you know that prostitution is actually legal across the border, right across the border in Canada? And the Canadian government actually regulates sex workers. News 4's Ed Drantch traveled to Toronto to have an actual conversation with one about how she conducts her business.
For some people, it's more about just, trying something physical and exploring themselves in a sexual way. Some people really value the companionship that comes with it. Oftentimes, I will have the same amount of sex on a 1-hour date as I will on a 2 or a 3-hour date. So that sort of tells you that the companionship must be important to the people, otherwise they would book me for the minimum amount of time.
All right, Ed Drantch up early with us this morning on really what a racy subject this is. When she was talking about it like that, it's almost like she's a businesswoman talking about, making muffins in the morning.
And that's basically what it is to her. I mean, she is a young entrepreneur. She's 31 years old and has 3 degrees from the University of Toronto. So she's very skilled, very educated in what she does. And she almost uses this to her benefit. She makes more than 6 figures a year, as most prostitutes do in Canada. It's incredible.
Did you ask her, and I know you're going to have the full report this evening, will it include like how she got started, what made her think, let me get into this business?
Tonight it's more about the safety aspect of the laws that are potentially changing in Canada, because they're fighting a battle trying to get more safety regulation for the working women of Canada, because the laws right now are very limited in how a woman can go about prostitution. They say that you can't have any security, a driver, anyone who knows really what you're doing, and you can't have sex in a regular place. It's known as a bawdy house. But prostitution is still legal in Canada, so it's something that we have to keep our eyes on. It's all the way to the Supreme Court at this point. How she got started, though, is still something very interesting. She started out as a stripper while she was going to school in Toronto, and she never felt bad about it, so she enjoyed the personal one-on-one connection and kept on doing it. So 5 years later, she has 3 degrees and is making a lot of money.
I just have to ask, what does her mother think? Did you
I
ask
asked
that?
her mother what her mother thought also. I wondered the same thing. She said it's a decision that they don't necessarily support, but they want to make sure that she has the legal ramifications needed if she has to go to use the justice system.
She still goes to family reunions
exactly.
and turkey dinner.
And her parents still love her.
Of course, parents' unconditional love. Ed, this looks like an interesting report.
Very
That's
interesting.
Tonight.
Yes.
News 4.
At 5.
At 5. Thanks for getting up early
No
with us
problem.
again.
Glad to be here.
All right, and with that, we are going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to go back in the kitchen with Amelia and Chef Chris.